Hello everyone. Hi, I'm CA Rishika and I have come up with another topic for class 12, that is new PSR calculation in case of admission. Now, this topic is not really difficult, but somehow because of the calculation involved, it kind of seems like you guys are finding it a little complicated. What we're going to do is we're going to divide this topic into three cases. Now, in each case, I'm going to cover up one example and how you're going to solve this example with me right now, so that when you go through your textbook, you are able to go through all the illustrations and questions and you're going to be able to get the answers right. So let's begin with the first case. Now, in the first case, what exactly is written is when your incoming partner gets his share from old partners in their old PSR. Okay, what is this? What, we don't understand anything. Don't worry. So let's assume that you and me together are sharing a cake in half. Okay. Now we have a friend of ours who's come in, and the friend is saying, I want 1/4 of this. 100%. I just want 1/4. So be it. Okay, then both of us would do what? We would cut the cake into 1/4, and then baki ka jo bacha hai, the remaining part of the cake, we will again divide it in half, right? What are we doing? We promised each other that we would divide the cake in half even after the new guy coming in. We both are still dividing it in half, right? So that is what case 1 is about, wherein our old PSR, our profit sharing ratio remains the same even after the new guy is coming into the business. Okay, let's start with an example and see if we are able to understand how we have to solve this. Okay, so we have A and B. A and B are partners sharing profits in 5:3. C is admitted for 1/4 share. Now, if I had to make this cake and I had to tell you that C is taking 1/4, you would just tell me, ma'am, that's very easy. Just take this 1/4, and I know that 3/4 is to be divided in what ratio? In 5:3, right? But of course, the examiner requires some presentation. So how do we do the presentation? The first thing you do is let total share be 1. That means a remaining share is equal to 1 minus 1/4. Do cross multiplication. We will do 4 minus 1 upon 4. So that means the remaining share is 3/4. Now this 3/4 would be shared among A and B. In what ratio? In 5:3. That means if I have to calculate the new PSR for A, what will I do? I'll take this 3/4, right? That is the baki ka share jo bacha hua hai, into 5 divided by 8, which I'll just multiply. 3 into 5 is 15 upon 4 into 8 is 32. This is what I got for A. Do the same thing for B. 3/4 into 3/8, which is 9/32. And then finally for C. C का हमने already determine कर दिया है that the amount we are supposed to give the person is 1/4. But in order to write the new PSR altogether, I have to make sure कि तीनों का denominator same रहे. So that means I would have to multiply this by what? I think ideally we should multiply it with 8. So I'll do 8/8, which is 8/32. That means the new PSR for this sum is 15:9:8. Okay, that's how you do the first step. Quite an easy calculation. And remember, think logically. Even if the question is trying to trick you, try to understand which case this belongs to and accordingly do the solving part. So that was case 1 of new PSR. If you would also want to learn about case 2 and case 3, check the link in the comment section. I'll definitely post it there.